Hey guys, what's up? Jay here with Solo YGO. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, liking the video. I'm here with Ray today, and we've got a Gold Pride Punk profile. So without further ado, we'll get straight into it.
Alright, starting with the card by card for the Gold Pride Punk deck. We got Gold Pride, Captain Carry. You want 3 of her. She searches out your trap that helps you summon and pop a card on your opponent's turn. Real important, so I think you have to max out on her. Next up, we got 3 Gold Pride Leon. This card lets you synchro summon on your opponent's turn and pop their cards. Real important to end your turn with him on the field somehow, so that way you can just pop their cards and continue to take control of the game. Next up, we got Gold Pride Roller Baller. Came out in Cyberstorm Axis. This one lets you fuse on your opponent's turn and take control of their cards and equip them to the fusion in the extra deck, which we'll showcase in a little bit. Next up, we got Gold Pride Nitro Head. I think it's still important to run this card. Giving your opponent a token on their end during their standby phase can shut down a lot of strategies like Kashtira, who still special summons and likes to pop cards. Stops evenly match if your opponent has evenly match going second. So it's a mandatory 1-of, I think, in the deck. Next up, we run 3 Gold Pride Better Luck Next Time. It's like a Rhoda for the deck, but it also lowers your life points. So the whole idea behind this deck is to lower your life points and turbo out Psychic and Punisher to just end the game. So
That's exactly what that deck needed. This card.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. I still run the Gold Pride The Crowd Goes Wild as a 1-of. It's just another option in case you already open up Better Luck Next Time, so you have something to search for with Captain Chariot Carry, the XCs in the extra deck. Easy 1-of in the deck, my opinion. Next up, so we run the Punk engine in this deck. So E-Telly. Don't know why it's at 3.
Some beautiful ultis.
Yep, beautiful ultimate rares, all first edition. But yeah, you have to run 3 of this. This helps you. It's a free body on the board. So next up, we run 3 Zeomins.
Hey, that looks like an E-Telly target.
Does the most important one. This is what you want to start your combo off with, really. So we run a lot of different ways to open up this card, and all the punks, well, most of them have the life point cost for an effect. So, and Zeomin just helps you open up your combo. So we run
like they were made for each other.
Yep. Match made in heaven. Next up, we run 3 Foxy Tune. This helps you dig for Zeomin in your deck. It's a level 8 as well, which comes up a lot, and you'll see with my options in the extra deck. Next up, we got 1 Wagon, 1 Madam Spider, and 1 Ogre Dance. Wagon helps search for the field spell, which is also 1-of. Madam Spider is for the counter trap that we use that pops cards. No, not pops cards, infinite impermanence, I'm sorry. And then we run 1 Ogre Dance to search for other cards as well. The other 1-of that we run in the deck are Sharakusai and Deer Note. Deer Note just helps you get into your Amazing Dragon, which you pay life points and you search for a level 3 tuner, which you're usually searching for Ghost Ogre. Next up, we got 1 Dangerous Gabu, which is an Imperm, and then 1 of the Field Spell, Extreme Jam Sessions, so that you draw cards every time you activate your Punk's effects. So real important to run 1-of. In my build, I run 2 Ready Fusion and 1 Instant Fusion. Like I said, the whole idea of the deck is to lower your life points, so the faster you lower your life points, the faster you can end the game with Psychic and Punisher. I would play Ready Fusion at 3, but I think it's a little bricky sometimes. But you only need 2 Ready Fusion and 1 Instant Fusion in my build, and you'll see my options in the extra deck. Next up, we run 2 Ghost Ogre.
Another E-Telly target too?
Another E-Telly, and it's just synergizes well within the deck. And I think it's also an important hand trap in this format, just getting a body off your opponent's field, kind of.
That's true, it's really good this format.
Yeah. Next up, we run 3 Ash Blossom. Ash is Ash. And then last but not least, we got 3 infinite impermanents.
Some beautiful ultimate rares again.
Beautiful ultimate rares. And that'll round up the main deck of 40. Next up is the extra deck. Yo guys, so we forgot an important part of the Gold Pride deck. It's actually a 41 card deck, and I forgot to add the Gold Pride Start Your Engines. This is the card that you're searching off of carry. It's a counter trap, or a trap to interrupt your opponent by destroying it, and special summoning a monster randomly chosen by your opponent. You run it as a one of, and it's real crucial to run. Some people are saying you can run it at multiples, but in my current build and throughout testing, I think 1 is a perfect number. So we run a lot of fusions, but first one we got is Gold Pride Pinballer. This is the one that takes your opponent's monsters on summon and equips them to them as equip spells. And it's non-targeting, and your opponent can't respond to its activation, which is really important. So
that card's really busted.
Real busted. Next up are my fusion spells targets. I run 1 Sea Monster Theseus, which is a tuner. Then I run one non-tuner Flame Swordsman, and the level 3 Dragoness, the Wicked Knight. It's just options for me to have a body on board.
Is this GOAT format?
It helps. It comes up a lot where if you want to, helps you make your level 8 synchros, or your level 8 synchros and your level 8 XCs monsters. So
very nice.
Next up, we run 1 Rising Carp. It's part of the combo. Nothing much to say about him. Actually, let's go back to Rising Carp. It's also a pinch point of the deck. If they stop it with Imperm, that's another reason why I run the fusion spells, because you can bring out a body and still go into your Amazing Dragon going turn 2. So I think the fusion spells and Rising Carp is still mandatory in the deck. Next up, we got Gold Pride Chariot Carry in the beautiful Starlight rare.
Beautiful Starlight rare.
Yeah, this came out in Cyberstorm Access, a real crucial card for the Gold Pride engine. This helps you.
And it takes any 2 level 3 monsters.
Any 2 level 3, yeah. And it's why it synergizes well with the Pumpkin.
Yep. Have you ever tested out 2 or more?
Yeah, you can. You can run 2.
Yeah, Kashtira. Just if they have it, they have it.
So if they have it, they have it. But yeah, I can see the reason why you would run 2. There's a lot of times where you already open up the spell, so you wouldn't have to go into Chariot Carry. And that's the other reason why I run the Instant Fusion and Ready Fusion, because you still have multiple lines to access your level 8 XCs and your level 8 synchros, or rank 8 XCs and level 8 synchros. So
fair enough.
Next up, we got Hope Harbinger and Photon Lord. This level rank 8 XCs options that you can go into, just to have more interaction with your opponent. It's easy to get these out, and we can show you guys combos in some shorts if you want to see that. Leave some comments in the comments below, and we'll gladly get that to you guys. Next up, we got 1 Jam Dragon Drive, which is part of the combo, and 1 Gold Pride Star Leon. This is the synchro that you go into to pop your opponent's monster, and it gains attack, so it helps you get over bigger things, and this helps you gain advantage. Dragon Drive is just to net you that +1, help you search for a level 3 tuner, which I usually use to search Ghost Ogre to have an extra interruption on my opponent's turn. Real mandatory in the deck, I think. Next up, I run 2. I guess only one level 8 synchro. I run Draco Berserker. It's another option for you to go into level 8 synchro. Just have another interruption, another option in the extra deck. Real strong and powerful on your opponent's turn by banishing stuff.
Sword Soul,
let's go. Next up, I run 2 level 10 synchros. Ice Jade, Gimir, Adrene, and Baron de Fleur. A lot of times, this will be on my end board with this particular build. Ice Jade protects your synchro monsters from destruction, and having both of them on board is kind of problematic for most decks in the format right now. Next up, we got 2 level 11 synchros. Amazing Dragon, which bounces cards, and we got Psychic and Punisher, your main boss monster of the extra deck. This closes games out because you're lowering your life points and your you're just gonna one-shot your opponent, and that's basically what the idea of this deck is. So yeah.